Hey guys and gals, welcome back to the channel. Really quick, I'd like to thank the 17 kind people who've gone out of their ways to show their support for me and the channel. By liking and commenting on my videos, personally gives me more hope to continue and keep giving more videos for you guys to watch and enjoy. And that's enough of that, let's get to the topic of today's video. Today's video is meant to be a little bit different. I'd say you can get used to this from now on. These are meant to serve as more informative videos and both a way to get to know me better. Recently, within the past week or so, TRAILMAKERS and FLASHBULBGAMES have left a quick survey link for us to go fill out down in their Discord server. If you don't already, look for the next big updates, they'll leave us surveys and their Discord announcements. They usually ask us questions about their future update plans with blanks to go fill out for a more detailed response from us dedicated TRAILMAKERS. I want to show you guys some of the questions that was given for me and go over some of my opinions for what I thought I'd like to see in TRAILMAKERS. But let me know some of you guys' opinions down in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the future updates. The first question of the survey asks, your future suggestion for an update called Frostbite Arctic Adventures. I will admit that some of my responses were a bit more lengthy, in hopes that maybe some of us will write down some of the same things. I have no idea who reads this down there at FlashBulbGames, but here's what I wrote for the first question. Again, as a level designer, I find it hard to continuously read dialogue for an extended period of time, meaning the reading by itself can get repetitive, and ultimately making the game less fun to some to play. I do understand the sentiment was more critical. And to replace content time for reading a character's perspective, I think it's much better to fall back on what TRAILMAKERS has done before, with the simple and fun challenges to do around different map stages and scenarios. I also really enjoy the TRAILMAKERS rally game mode challenges. I think the feeling of both them and the high seas challenges should be incorporated to the new Arctic Adventures update. The treasure chest is still pretty fun to find too. Again, leave your guys' opinions down in the comments, and if you guys agree with me or not, I'd love to know. Well, let's get on to the next question. Your future suggestion for an update called Urban Update City Life. We really just need places to drive within the city. In my opinion, TRAILMAKERS suffers from there not being any way to necessarily take or drive your vehicles. I'd love for the city update to feature simply size and diversity and places to go within the city, meaning a countryside and an urban New York type of setting, to give a long distance feeling to the world. Let me know what you guys write down for that one. Let's get on to the next one, it's actually pretty interesting. Your future suggestion for an update called Metropolis War of the Max. And for Mech PvP, I feel like it's just a little bit dumb for me to fight other players in a blocky mech that I made just for it to explode, and I instantly have to repair the scene. So I personally have been testing my mechs in the Pioneers map just for the combat AI. I feel and know that PvE and Horde is ultimately more fun and engaging versus PvP. Definitely let me know what you guys think about that, if you agree with it, or if you read something similar. Or maybe you don't, and you actually enjoy getting blown up. Your future suggestion for an update called Train and Tracks. My suggestion, please incorporate a train yard and cargo routes that goes around the city and countryside maps for additional challenges and roleplay scenarios. I'd definitely pay a couple bucks for this. Especially because I had Thomas the Tank Engine when I was little. Leave a comment saying Thomas if you want to see this in game too. Future suggestion for an update called Farmlands. As one of the few people interested in farm equipment, I think Farmlands could quietly be my favorite game mode in TRAILMAKERS. I was a little disappointed when I figured out you couldn't use mine tools at Pioneer Sandbox But if you replace that simple resource system, store for crops, and possibly keeping a fueling system for farmlands would be immersive and enjoyable. Yeah, guys, those were the questions they had for us to answer. Make sure you guys submit your suggestions and what you guys wrote down in their Discord suggestions as well. Leave a like if you like these types of videos from me. I'll be back with more soon. Peace, guys, and thanks for watching.
Here, infamous guy on YouTube and TikTok. Go give him a follow.